I spit people. A lot of homies to this music shit. A lot of homies to some street shit. Unity from east side of motherfucking LA. Crips, Bloods, Power Rules. This shit is special. Let nobody disrespect the West Coast, huh? Oh, y'all ain't gonna let nobody mock and imitate our legends, huh?
He also
In the world of hip-hop, feuds and rivalries fuel the fire that keeps the culture alive. When Kendrick Lamar took the stage at the Pop-Out concert, he did more than just perform. He orchestrated a masterclass in lyrical warfare, taking aim at none other than Drake. This wasn't just another concert. It was a battleground where every line, every beat, and every guest appearance was a calculated move in a game of rap chess. From subtle jabs to overt disses, Kendrick left no stone unturned, cementing his dominance on the West Coast. What exactly? Join us as we break down every shot Kendrick took at Drake, decoding the messages behind the music and the drama that unfolded on stage. But before that, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's begin. In 2011, the West Coast united to pass the torch to Kendrick Lamar. 13 years later, Kendrick brought it full circle, gathering every West Coast legend to celebrate and solidify his reign as the king of the coast. Even Dr. Dre kicked off his first of many performances of Not Like Us. Although this line hasn't aged perfectly, the point was clear. It showcased the rich culture and heritage Kendrick hails from and the legacy he's continuing. Nothing proves Kendrick's status as the king of the West Coast more than his ability to unite every significant West Coast artist. From Tyler, the creator, to Steve Lacy, Ig to Roddy Rick, and all the original members of Black Hippie, they all came together for a single show at the Forum. Even West Coast basketball stars like LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and DeMar DeRozan were there. Interestingly, DeRozan, originally from Toronto Raptors, Drake's hometown team, showed up to witness Kendrick's powerful performance. Kendrick's presence as the king of the West Coast holds immense significance in hip-hop and its culture, far beyond Drake's title as the God of the Six. This concert wasn't just a show. It was a history lesson about Los Angeles from the very beginning, aimed at uniting the city and healing it from the tragedies of losing iconic figures like Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle, and many others. Throughout his performance, Kendrick acknowledged the profound losses within the community, paying tribute to the many lives taken by the streets and the music industry. The show emphasized unity across the diverse sides of Los Angeles, bringing together Crips, Bloods, and Purists. Kendrick's ability to gather such a broad spectrum of talent and community figures under one roof highlighted his unparalleled influence and the deep respect he commands within the West Coast. This event was a testament to Kendrick's role as a unifying force in the West Coast hip-hop scene. By honoring the legacy of those who came before him and showcasing the talent of his peers, Kendrick demonstrated that his reign as the king of the coast is not just about his musical prowess, but also about his commitment to his community and culture. The energy in the arena was electric as Kendrick performed, each song a reminder of his journey and the heritage he upholds. The presence of basketball stars like LeBron and Westbrook further underscored the connection between sports and hip-hop, two pillars of West Coast culture. DeRozan's attendance, despite his ties to Drake's Toronto, highlighted the respect and admiration Kendrick commands across borders.
Pull on him, extort shit, bully the on him. Say Drake, I hear you like him. You better not ever go to cell block. To any nigga talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell each other only one to get your hand-me-down and party at the party playing with.
Kendrick's ability to bring together such a diverse group of artists and athletes for a single show speaks volumes about his influence and the impact of his music. This concert was more than a celebration of his success. It was a powerful statement about the strength and resilience of the West Coast community. As Kendrick continued to perform, the crowd was reminded of the rich history of Los Angeles hip-hop and the ongoing struggle for unity and peace. The show was a healing moment for a city that has faced so much loss, a testament to the power of music to bring people together. This moment is truly special, shining hope on the West Coast future by drawing inspiration from its rich past. The event used powerful elements like news samples before Tommy the Clown's performance. The first story focused on how Los Angeles is adopting a new approach to gangs during the hot summer months. These samples highlighted Tommy the Clown's influence in lay-through dance, particularly crumping, which he invented. His impact on reducing crime and violence and being a beacon of inspiration and hope for the youth was significant. Tommy emphasized healing and unity, which was far more important than any rivalries. Drake, however, became the common enemy that allowed this unity to flourish. Kendrick used this opportunity to basically film an entire music video for his song Right on Stage, surrounded by legends who performed and made appearances. If this footage is used for a music video, it wouldn't be surprising. Kendrick turned the beef with Drake into a positive, unifying moment for the West Coast. Tonight's show was filled with both subtle and direct jabs at Drake's attempts to colonize West Coast and American rap culture. It was a powerful statement, transforming the feud into something meaningful for the community. This event showcased how the West Coast is moving forward with hope and inspiration from its past. Tommy the Clown's performance was a perfect example of this, highlighting his significant role in La's dance scene. Known for creating crumping, Tommy's influence extended beyond dance, contributing to lower crime rates and providing hope for the city's youth. His message of healing and unity resonated deeply, emphasizing the importance of coming together over petty rivalries. The presence of Drake as a common adversary helped solidify this unity. Kendrick Lamar used the stage to deliver a performance that felt like a live music video, featuring appearances from numerous West Coast legends. The night turned into a celebration of the coast's strength and resilience, with Kendrick cleverly turning the feud into a positive force. The show was packed with nuanced and overt disses towards Drake's perceived attempts to dominate West Coast and American rap culture. Kendrick's performance was more than just entertainment. It was a bold statement about the importance of preserving and celebrating local heritage and culture. By incorporating news samples and historical references, Kendrick highlighted how the West Coast is addressing issues like gang violence in innovative ways. The performance by Tommy the Clown underscored the significant impact of cultural icons in fostering community and reducing crime. Tommy's creation of crumping had a transformative effect on Lay, providing an outlet for expression and unity. Kendrick's ability to turn his rivalry with Drake into a powerful moment for the West Coast demonstrated his leadership and vision. First off, Kendrick Lamar chose to perform the show on June 19th, a significant date, and called out Drake for rapping about Kendrick's efforts to address social issues through his music. A powerful moment occurred when Kendrick paused to capture a photo of everyone on stage, which was then displayed in black and white. This seemed to be a nod to the iconic To Pimp a Butterfly album cover, where a white figure lies beneath a group of black men. The symbolism was clear: this is Drake, and this is the West Coast dominance right now. During his performance, Kendrick directly addressed Drake's use of AI-generated voices of West Coast legends like Snoop Dogg and Tupac on Tailor-Made Freestyle. He emphatically declared, "Y'all ain't going to let nobody disrespect the West Coast, huh? Y'all ain't going to let nobody mock and imitate our legends, huh?" This powerful statement reinforced his stance on preserving the integrity of West Coast hip-hop. Kendrick also made a pointed reference to Drake in his song Euphoria, changing a line to "Give me two and I might show you a little respect." This was a callback to the Poe ring he showcased in the Family Matters music video, further cementing his message. Throughout the performance, he played all the disses except for Meet the Grams, which was unfortunate as many, including LeBron James, were eager to see his reaction to the line, "Hey LeBron, keep the family away." Similarly, he omitted the second half of 616 and Lay, leaving out the line, "I could see the vibes on a," even he looking compromised. Kendrick skillfully used his set list to rework songs from Damn, specifically DNA and Element, turning them into Drake disses. These tracks were strategically played right after opening with Euphoria, with Kendrick emphasizing lines that could be interpreted as shots at Drake. The intensity of his performance highlighted the ongoing rivalry and showcased Kendrick's lyrical prowess. The show was not just a concert, but a powerful statement about Kendrick's dedication to his roots and his role in the ongoing struggle for social justice. The black and white photo projected on stage symbolized the ongoing fight against oppression and the celebration of cultural pride. Kendrick's choice to perform on Juneteenth added another layer of significance, aligning his message with the historical importance of the day. Kendrick's direct call out of Drake's use of AI-generated voices of West Coast legends was a bold move. By addressing this issue head-on, he emphasized the importance of respecting the legacy of those who paved the way in hip-hop. His question to the audience about allowing mockery and imitation resonated deeply, reinforcing the need to honor true artistry. Changing the line in Euphoria was a clever way to address his feud with Drake. The subtle yet pointed reference to the Poe ring from the Family Matters video was a reminder of Kendrick's authenticity and his connection to his roots. This change added another layer to his critique of Drake, making it clear that respect must be earned, not given lightly. The omission of certain disses left fans wanting more, especially those eager to see reactions to specific lines. However, this choice also kept the audience on edge, maintaining the tension and intrigue surrounding the ongoing rivalry. Kendrick's decision to rework songs from Damn into Drake disses demonstrated his ability to adapt and innovate, turning his hits into powerful statements against his rival. The tension was already brewing even before Kendrick Lamar took the stage. Right before DJ Mustard's set, the audience was treated to James Brown's The Payback, a song Kendrick samples in King Kunta, which he performed later that night. The sample notably includes the line, "I can dig," which Kendrick follows with one of his earliest disses towards Drake. This set the stage for what was to come. As DJ Mustard's set began, it was clear there were references to Drake. The intro had elements that tried to replicate slang and style, directly referencing Drake. Mustard reinforced this by playing Juvenile's 1998 classic, Back That Ass Up, which Drake sampled in his song Practice. The lyrics, "Yeah, underscore, underscore, I'm a big timer," echoed through the venue, making the connection unmistakable. This intro also marked the first overt reference to the Kendrick-Drake beef. One of the significant takeaways from the Kendrick-Drake rivalry is the potential for a DJ Mustard renaissance. Sampling a popular TikTok where a girl expressed that what the West Coast needed after the beef was a resurgence of DJ Mustard's influence, the message was clear. It's time for a revival of the West Coast sound and hits. The TikTok sentiment was that during the peak of DJ Mustard's influence, when every song on the radio featured his beats, there was a sense of unity and happier times. She made a compelling analysis, suggesting that this show might be the catalyst for West Coast hits dominating the radio again for years to come. With Kendrick's song, Not Like Us, hitting 2 million units sold that night, the stage was set for a new era. The show highlighted the rich cultural tapestry of the West Coast, blending old-school influences with contemporary sounds. DJ Mustard's set was a nostalgic trip back to a time when his beats defined the West Coast music scene. The inclusion of tracks like Back That Ass Up served as a reminder of the region's musical legacy and its influence on modern hip-hop. Kendrick's performance later in the night, especially with King Kunta, reinforced his place in the West Coast hierarchy. The sample from James Brown's The Payback was more than just a musical choice. It was a statement. By choosing this song, Kendrick connected the past to the present, showing that his music is a continuation of a rich legacy. The night's events underscored the ongoing feud between Kendrick and Drake, with each subtle and overt reference adding fuel to the fire. The rivalry wasn't just about personal animosity. It was about defending the cultural integrity of the West Coast. Kendrick's critiques of Drake weren't merely personal attacks, but broader statements about authenticity and respect in the hip-hop community. The call for a DJ Mustard renaissance echoed throughout the night, with many seeing it as a return to form for West Coast music. The beats that once dominated the airwaves could do so again, bringing back a sense of unity and joy that many felt was lost. The night's performances, the samples, and the references all pointed towards a bright future for West Coast hip-hop. During DJ Mustard's set, he surprised everyone by bringing out AG, despite Drake previously name-dropping him as one of his connections to the streets on Family Matters. Drake had listed Game, Chris Brown, and Ig as his lay connects who would keep him safe. Ig appearing at Kendrick's show and returning for Not Like Us suggests that if those ties were once real, they're not anymore. It's worth noting that Tyler, the creator, also made an appearance. Interestingly, Tyler had brought Drake out at LA Festival in the past, where Drake faced booing from the crowd for half of his set. This move by Kendrick to bring out Tyler could be seen as a subtle nod to that incident. The show was also partly produced by Dave Free, debunking rumors that Drake had tried to undermine Kendrick's Family Matters. Kendrick clearly stands by his childhood friend amidst the ongoing tensions. Let's face it, if Drake tried to pull off a similar show in Toronto, he'd likely have to bring out Toronto's biggest stars, like Smiley, Sheen from Jimmy Neutron, the dude from Wagwan De La, Nav, and The Weeknd if he wasn't also beefing with him. It would be a tough sell for Drake to gather such a diverse lineup amidst his own rivalries. Guys, let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. Then, check out this next video if you don't know. Ray J breaks his silence and exposes Diddy. And don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.